Evet. Selamlar YouTube. Tekrardan devam ediyoruz. Hele bir adam bulalım bakalım bir.
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
Abi
Taking a
yerdeymiş.
servant in so terrible a
Var mı
fire.
giriş? 30
Bishop
metre.
Aelfred was no man of God.
Hush! Someone has hanged men for better thoughts.
Burada. Allah! O nasıl atlayış? Biri atladı lan. Tabii kapı kapalı. Şaşırdık mı? Aşağıdan gidiş yoktu değil mi bu arada? Alayım şunlardan birini. Nereye patlatacağım ben bunu? Yanımı patlatacakmış. Thank you. Oo, rüne bak. Oyunu bitirdik neredeyse. Anasını satayım, biz hala rün yapmadık. Neredeyse oyunu bitirdik. Son bölümleri oynuyoruz. Dalsana şuraya. Aha, orada da bir şey var. Baksana. Of. Merhaba. Burada değil miydi lan bu? Nasıl? Çok karanlık. Ben neredeyim ki kullanamıyorum onu. Ne oluyor burada? Bir dakika. He. Burayı patlatacağız. Burada bir şey var mı? Geçer misin altından? Ne var orada? Niye geçemiyorum? Yol burada bitiyor mu? Bitiyor. Tamam. Çözdüm. Nerede o patlangaçlar? Bir söndürsene. Bununla beraber alınca yanıyor da elimiz. Çok karanlık. Çok karanlık, görmüyorum bir şey. Merhaba. Adam otururken ölmüş. Ay, hançer geldi. Gidek. Tamam, çıkalım buradan. Almamız gerekeni aldık. Yukarı çıkman gerekiyor. Yukarı. Hayır, aşağıya değil. Up. Vay senin ben. Çok zor olmadığını düşünüyorum ama az önce bug'a girmiş. O yüzden çıkmamış. Çok güzel. Şunu da açalım. Şeydeki gibi konuşuyor karakterler. Planet Su'daki gibi. Ziyaretçiler gibi. Ne yapıyorsun? Lan oğlum, yukarı çıkacaksın. Oyunun sonuna doğru karakter sapıtmaya başladı iyice. Oraya değil. Nereye atlayacaktın ya? Aptal seni. Bu da düştü. Bir şey yok. Hiç gökyüzünden düşen adam görmediniz mi?
Good people of Winchester, open your eyes.
Cellata bak, cellata.
See how Aelfred's lofty ideals are way down in this mire of human effluence. These prisoners before you do not live by Aelfred's laws. They live above them. They wallow in shit, only guided by their own perversity. Hubert here, his wits addled by ale, spoke false of Bishop Aelfred, our pious servant of Winchester, who even now lies cold in his grave shroud.
Aelfred was no man of God. He'll burn for his sins.
Nerede değil?
Your wife is a baying shrew, Hubert. Is there a man here who has not supped rancid mead from her cup?
When will your work be done, Selwyn? When all of Winchester falls to your justice?
Biz neredeyiz biz? Aha, bunu da aldılar. Muz Cumhuriyet simülasyonu abi.
Winchester has passed judgment, Hubert. May God have mercy on your cankerous soul.
Bir sözüne karşı gelemezsin kralım. Biz izliyor muyuz cidden?
There are rats in the grain store, and Aelfred has set the traps. You cannot steal and be welcome at our hearts. You cannot. Whoa.
Oy. Seni şefersiz seni. Seni şefersiz seni. Hışt.
Perverter of justice. Who dares execute the king's noose?
Kapa lan çeneni.
It is not in Aelfred's name that you carry out your work. You are the Order's executioner.
You peer through the veil, but you do not see clearly. Aelfred's laws are a slave's fever dream. He offers shit-soaked beggars a seat at his table, where the meek devour the strong. Who best to judge the fate of the wretched many, if not the strong and worthy few?
To protect your people, you must sheathe your hand in an iron glove. You grind your heels into the backs of freedmen, not those who deserve it.
The Order condemns all men to pain. For all men are but a shadow of the perfection we should know. The perfection of the ancient ones.
Tak bakayım o ipe kafanı şimdi. Ya da ip kendi
You are
girsin
only a
kafana.
man, Reed. One dead branch on a fast-dying tree.
Pıt. Aa. Yat lan aşağıya. Buhar olup uçarsın işte.
Get behind him!
Does Aelfred not do something? Selwyn's bloodlust will kill us all.
Ay!
God won't let us lose.
Yok oldu adam, yok. Sen nasıl vurdun lan? Aynı anda açtım.
I'll stage your welcome.
I should meet with Goodwin, see what he has found on the quill.
Adaleti sağladık, kaçın.
Show me what lies ahead.
İçeride mi orada hala?
Heaven will swallow the smoke of Aelfred's pyre.
Ondan önce şunu da açalım mı ya? Konuşmadan önce. Bunu unutuyoruz çünkü. Göreve girince. Açı değişti, anasını satayım. O kadar yüksek ki. Var mıdır atlayacak bir yer? Yok gibi. Niye yok? Ha, varmış gördüm. Olmaması saçma olurdu zaten.
A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Does Magister Batter not teach you the scriptures?
Magister Batter is a horse's dangles.
Hoho. Lol.
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow.
And you have plunged my city into chaos. I had hoped you would use the lessons of your subtler gods.
We have no subtle gods.
If the gallows is truly dead, perhaps we can allow cautious revelry?
It
Ödülüme
may
bak
be I
gideceğim
should
ya.
take my Dane guild now, leave you to the snakes that remain.
Forgive my outburst. God sowed in me a passion, but English prose is an instrument long out of tune.
We all want better for our people, don't we, Eivor? Yours and ours.
The quill remains. What do we know?
The decay of learning has been gentle in Wessex. We enjoy the office of wise men, but we have neglected the study of wisdom.
The quill preys on this lapse.
Did you discover more from the writings I found?
I did. The quill is calling the children of Winchester to arms. Now we know why so many children scurry through the streets, feral and untutored.
I can talk to some, see where they lead me.
Good. Find me at the alehouse when you're done. And try not to scare the piss from any of them.
We Norse are the monsters of your Saxon mother's bedtime tales. I promise nothing.
İlkin surat Aelfred seni.
I see you, child. Come.
The bad Reeve, Selwyn. I saw you punish him in the square.
You
Hı,
hurt
oradaydı
many
aynen.
people.
Gelen
Yes.
çocuktu.
He hurt my mother to death. Then took her good luck charm. Perhaps you found it? A little carved tree. It is all I have to remember her by.
Al.
Such a sad story. Take this. Perhaps it will keep you off the streets and out of trouble.
For me? Oh, thank you.
Spry, little mouse. Will you lead me to your quill?
Götürecek bence. Kışa bak. Tipe bak.
You there, little cut purse.
Keep your beak out, nosy! I'm starving!
Gel lan buraya bebe.
Do you believe in souls?
Gel lan buraya. Gel lan buraya. Kaçtı ya.
Cog's beard! You'll set Winchester ablaze!
Roly-poly mutton man, you can't catch me!
God help me! I'd rather be shoveling dung in Malvern again.
Çocuklara bak. Konuşabiliyor muyuz burada?
Jump, flea, jump! Stop it, you grubkin! If he falls, God will punish you!
Hani ya konuşamıyoruz işte. Spesifik biri o zaman. Nerede ki? He.
Cast about this land, my friend.
Burada nerede var la kız? Ha burada.
You again? You should mind your own beeswax.
Elwyn, is it? You wield fire like the flaming Jotnar.
It was burning when I found it. Hot days like this, things just go
Kesin öyle
whoosh.
olmuştur ya.
Well,
Ne oldu? Baka kaldın.
oi! Wigbert, you great moon calf.
Hand it over, Alwyn. We saw your little shadow take it. What you looking at?
I'm not sure. Looks like an old lady's been rolling in shit with all the other ugly sows.
Oy,
A
lafa
hug and a
bak.
dress, maybe?
Fight mi istiyorsun? Come on. Sen şuraya bir git. Lan senin. Lan sen nereden geldin? Aa! Niye öldüm lan? Zehre mi öldüm? Vurmamıştı, kılıcını vurdu mu? What the... Oğlum bu nereden geldi lan? Ne alaka burada be? Ay. Neredeydi be?
What do you see?
Ne yağmurdur be. Göklerden bir adam geldi.
You again? You should mind your own beeswax.
What? I'm not sure.
Bak bu kolay oldu.
That showed them.
Baştan yapmaya çalıştığım da buydu.
Trouble seems to follow you.
And I wriggle out of it like a slippery eel. Why are you following me?
I'm looking for the quill, so I'm asking you, his little worker bees.
Us? Working for the Krill? Shows what you know.
Is that so?
I am innocent as a lamb. They were the Quill's thugs and you killed them. Wouldn't want to be in your boots.
It sounds like you owe me your life.
This one's brave and strong. Might be able to help us.
So you are not working for the quill?
We steal to stay alive and out of the Quill's clutches.
Allah
I know
Allah.
where I can find him.
They come up from the sewers like rats. Go on, give him what you took. Maybe he can save us.
Ne aldın lan bebe? Ne çaldın? Bu ne? Anahtar. Aa, inekler bulduk.
Good luck, Dane. Try not to get maimed and all that.
Nereye gel ya? Aa, biraz önce öldürdüğümüz kadına ne kadar benziyor.
Have a look, Sunan.
Ha, buradaymış zaten girişi.
I should watch out for a mousetrap.
Merhaba.
I didn't get nothing today.
Sormadım ben sana ama.
I
Sanki.
like the pretty things. But I'm going to marry King Aelfred.
Ha, evlendi şu an bak.
Whisk me away from all this toil. Everyone died and left me alone in the streets.
Hani evlendin.
There's never enough food. I'm always starving.
Ah!
Yok mu peki bunlar suikast tamam. Çok da şey yapma istersen. Tarafta var mı? Şey yok. Boss fight mı? Farelere bak.
That's her! Dimwit Dane didn't guess the Quill's a she.
Now, Elwyn. Few have the wit that you and I possess. Most see the world in simpler terms, where we are the weaker sex.
A broodmare who preys on innocence, and you brag about strength.
How little you know. Defend your mistress!
No one will bury you.
Bitir mi içiyorsun mübarek? Bu tarafa değildi o ama. Ay senin yumruğunu. Onu nasıl yedim? O tarafa atmıyorum onu. Hani kanka ben yukarı çıkmam lazım. En baştan.
Don't forget to write!
Gel lan buraya. Allah belanı. En baştan yukarı çıkacaktık. Bunlarla fightlamaya hiç gerek yok. Direkt öldüreceğiz abi yukarıya çıkıp da. Bir tane tek yiyecek çünkü zaten yaşlı bir tane kadın. Aşağıyla fightlamaya gerek yok. Yukarıda da vardı bir şeyler de bu kaçamaz ya, sanmıyorum.
Aelfred, may your roof shield me.
Yat lan aşağı şişko. Kanka ne yapıyorsun? Kafası orada değil onun.
Fire time!
Hay senin ananı. Hayır. Bastım lan. Bununla ne alakası var? Cana bastım ben.
Bye bye! Run away! Over there! Your time has run out!
Tamam. Atma beni, atma. Bir yere atma beni artık. Yat ulan aşağıya.
Come, child. Whisper what you've learned, and Mother will give you a treat.
Coward. Using children to spy and steal for your order.
To educate them. Give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman. What use are letters when a child can only write his name in pig shit? Or wisdom in a woman when she cannot wield it beyond her heart? I taught little Alwyn so much more. Saved her from a life less worthy. She will find enlightenment in the Order, just as I did. If I could save them all, I would.
But you cannot. You have corrupted too many to save too few.
Aa, çocuklar nereye gitti acaba?
My order is the only way forward. It can quench our thirst for knowledge. If only Aelfred's slave faith is defeated. And what would you sacrifice for infinite knowledge?
An immeasurable gift. Why refuse it? Not their innocence.
Görüşürüz. Uf.
A pity. Non requiescat in pace.
Yapamadı ki. Çok ağırlı.
Goodwin said to meet him at an alehouse nearby.
Hala birileri var. Normalde kareye basınca bu hani kaçınılamaz atak yapıyor ya. Kareyle uzaklaşmak. Yani şöyle uzaklaşıyorsun ya. Bunun yerine yanında basınca olması gereken şey adamın üzerine atlamak da bir kere yaptı onu, bir daha yapmadı. Küflü peynir mi? Nereden çıkıyoruz buradan? Nereden çıkıyoruz be? Yukarıda çıkış var mı orada? Ne var diyor? Nerede o? Yukarıda. Bir yerde bir şey yok gibi. Adam yukarıda. Nerede be? Lan hazineleri boş ver. Göreve odaklan. Ben senin ışını takip eden kuzunum ne ya? Olmaz. Ne yapıyorsun? Niye öyle etrafını dönüyor? Pardon. Ay bu mızraklıların var ya ben.
Et parum habens significatione.
uzun zamandır yapmıyordu bunu.
I can out drink it all up. Step off. You'll see for yourself.
Konuşmadı mı?
Eivor!
Basılmıyor ki, sürekli kayboluyor.
Is this where Justice hides when she's tired?
Hides? Splood, no. This is a wake, my friend. A celebration to ease the quill on her way to eternal damnation.
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I've been called worse.
Be thou hail, Ealdorbanna. That's life destroyer in our dialect.
I sat easy with my kinsbane, old honey waves alive in my horn, and my eyes on the door, expecting my death, yet unafraid.
You're quite safe with me, Dane. For now. If the mead is fresh and the air is cool, you may often find a friend even amongst your enemies.
What does a reeve do exactly, besides sniff around the king's coattails for the scent of praise?
Oy.
I enforce and interpret the laws here. Not man's, but God's law. The natural laws that move the world and hold it together.
Well, if that keeps you busy.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
Are you sure the Sikhs is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Sikhs is dead. A transitive property of mortality, you see.
I do not believe it. Too much theatre in Winchester. Overwrought prayers and wailing women.
Well, you could pay your respects and see for yourself. The funeral is today.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's work to be done.
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse in death. Alive, he'd be much bigger. Whether you find or make a corpse, meet me at the Witten with your report.
From rattling skulls, rattle these bones instead, eh?
Ben şeyimi alıp gideyim buralardan. Ödülümü. Verin artık ödülümü. Ne diyor?
Selwyn is dead. His lies poisoned everyone against us. And for what?
Some only care for their own power and position. I'm sorry I could not save your husband.
Aa, o şeydeki kadınmış. İdam masasındaki.
There is no longer freedom in Winchester.
Allah, çok tırmandık. Dur. Çık çık. Alta tırmandık, dur.
If the bishop is worm meal, then here should be the proof. Did you know Bishop Aelfred?
No, but I plan to write an epic poem of his grisly demise. Oh, poor Aelfred, scorched of face, all your woeful companions, bold, bayoneted, weeping. Weeping as you are...
Sleeping.
Oh, perfect, yes.
A sad day for Winchester.
Maybe now God will reward us with a man who truly believes in him.
Such a grisly fate. Did you know Aelfred?
By reputation, I did. He was no friend of Alfred's. I once heard them quarreling at a Witten.
Neymiş o tarz şeyler? Söylentiler. Onları niye söylemedi?
Do you not see? I am in prayer.
May we speak of your brother's death?
Have you no shame? Leave me.
Ekip git be.
I will leave you in peace then.
Be, karizmamız olmadığı
Are you
için.
the bishop's family?
God, no. Just here to make sure that impious bastard is actually
What
dead.
the fuck?
He bedded my wife, the randy bastard.
Only his face was burned. That seems like a strange accident. And this corpse's build is slight, frail. Goodwin said
Kesin
Aelfred
ölmedi
was
ya.
a brute.
%100 ölmedi bu arada.
Did you know Bishop Aelfred?
Barely. But can you still smell the burned flesh? It's rife across the whole graveyard.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Makes no odds to me. But I'm sorry for Harriet. She cared so much for him. More than a sister should.
Pardon.
A stranger comes to Wember.
You do not mourn like they do.
Wember is always here, helping the sleeping, singing to them, so they're not frightened before they meet God.
The sleeping? You mean the dead?
Wember helps the monks. Dig, dig, dig.
You dig the graves. Did you bury Aelfred?
Have you seen Layoff? My poor friend. Poor Layoff.
Leof, what happened to him?
Sleeping. Sleeping like my dog when I hugged him too hard.
Someone heard Leof.
Yes, yes. And while he slept, they stole his face.
Not just stolen, but burned.
Are we friends now?
Aha. Şimdi konuşsak.
Do you not see? I am in prayer.
May we speak of your brother's death?
Have you no shame?
We both know your brother's faith was a cloak of lies. He used your God's words for his own ends.
Who are you to judge a man of faith? You, a Dane who believes in giants and wolves that eat the sun? Be gone.
Haydi.
Get away from me, demon! Guards, protect me!
Hay kartlarınız senin. Allah. Oo çok yanlış oldu.
Work with me.
God damn this!
Ben vuracak gibi oluyor ya. Kalkanı basıyorum, mal gibi kalıyor adam, vurmuyor. Gel lan buraya.
Why will you not leave me alone?
Yeah.
Enough of this cat and mouse. Where's your brother, the one they call the Sikhs?
He is a ghost now, but he will make himself flesh once more at the Witten. And Aelfred will be king no more.
He means to kill Aelfred.
Regicide? No. The king will step aside and Aelfred will lead us all, risen and resplendent as the Lord.
You are a damned fool.
Kandırmışlar la bunu. Bakalım. Açın kapıyı.
This is your last warning. Give me Aelfred's trinket. I'll wear your guts as a hat.
What do you see, Sunan?
Adam burada. Ben demiştim ama ananı kapalıymış.
Must be blocked from the other side.
Niye kapalı ya? Açılabilecek bir cam var mı? Ha burası.
The Sikhs must be hiding in the crowd, biding his time to strike at Aelfred.
But the decay of English prose has been creeping.
No,
Not priest, clerk, or abbot can turn the letter of their sermons from Latin to English. And how can we understand
Hangisi oğlum
God's
bunların?
words if they are not spoken in our tongue? Aelfred is dead, and we mourn him. But the foul deeds of the unrighteous are sown among our holy deeds, like cockles and tare in a field of wheat. Education, wisdom, enlightenment.
The king is mine!
Bitti. Öldürdüm galiba. Sanırım galiba. Öldürmüşüm. Gözükmüyordu ama orada.
How sweet is the shepherd's pipe when he calls his lambs to slaughter. I was born to Christians in the northern wilds. My mother would cradle me beneath the stars and whisper, dove-like, God watches over you. Then your people came, and God fixed his stout eye as they slit her throat for a copper ring. No stars threw down their spears as barbarians smeared her blood through fields of broken wheat. God watched all, and I hated him.
It may be Aelfred's God was testing you.
The
trial, you failed.
Aelfred's God is weak, yet he would chain us all in his service, from our first breath to our death rattle. My order wishes to break these mind-forged manacles. I am the wolf in lamb's wool.
He takes on the role of a god himself. A worthy path to walk. A wolf is but a walking feast for ravens.
O ne lan?
One more gift for you, Dane. A deadly truth, if you can find it. With my death, the Order will not die. It will only transform into something far worse for all of us.
Sahneler çok güzel olmuş ya. Çok güzel yapılmış buralar. Şeyler bayağı iyi. Tık dedik aldık bir gün daha.
Aelfred will not cheat Loki's dread daughter twice.
I owe you my life.
An irony not lost on me, Aelfred.
My king will go by back streets to the old minster. Eivor may find us there when all has settled.
Ne verdi bize? Anahtar mı o?
Aelfred, my love! No!
Ya.
Curse you, Dane! My brother served God.
He was not a Christian. He abhorred your God.
But why strike him down? Have you no compassion for good men?
We both have more questions than answers. But if you know this key, perhaps we can help one another. Where is its home?
You treated me with kindness, but this damned order, their machinations killed my brother, so the rest may rot. Take this key to the ruins beneath the bishop's house. You may find answers there.
Yani nerede? Anda burada. Nereye girdim lan ben?
Farliczmy łezem i...
Rinkat tapınağı.
Be my eyes, Sunan.
Nerede acaba tam olarak?
Sunan, guide me.
Evde değil. Buralarda bir yerde. Tamam. Ha, yo. Buradaymış. Ha?
If Aelfred's sister spoke true, I will find answers in the ruins.
Aynı yere mi çıkıyor buralar?
This must be it. The door to Aelfred's secrets.
Mektup.
I will send this to Hytham. He may make some sense of it.
Yok. Tek. Her yer kapalı. Lazım olacak. Oluk bir düzen. Bulduk sanırım.
Everything they did was to undermine Aelfred. She lied to me. There's nothing here of the Order. I should see Aelfred for my reward.
Nerede? Çıksana lan. Niye düştün? Abi inanılmazsın sen. Sen var ya inanılmazsın. Allah. Çok ses çıktı.
Is off to.
Verin lan ödülümü artık yeter. Ne oluyor?
Come forth, Eivor.
Here is far enough.
When wrongdoers came to devour my flesh, these enemies stumbled and fell.
Have the laws of hospitality been thrown out, Aelfred? I did exactly as we agreed.
That you did. But do not mistake necessity for friendship.
You are a man of your word, a man of God.
Indeed.
Yoksa
By his example, I live my life.
yok mu bir fight'ımız?
Goodwin?
Goodwin? Adam şerefsiz çıktı. Etme.
Here is the only silver fit for one of your dragon boats. A reminder of Christ's sacrifice and our charity.
This too I offer you. Live here among us in peace as a Christian, or die a pagan in a blood-soaked field. All you have to lose is life everlasting.
And if I choose neither?
He offers you hope, Eivor. A life of purpose, above and beyond this one. You'd
Ben
be a
kabul
fool to
etmiyorum.
refuse.
Etmeyeyim.
Your reign will end, King of the West Saxons. Raven wings will beat until your throne crumbles to dust.
You were
Gözlere
wrong,
bak.
Goodwin. This one is beyond saving.
Korumalara bak nasıl korkuyor. Ne oluyor lan? Kapıyı kapat. Goodwin ananı...
You had your chance, damn you!
I did not want it.
Neler oluyor?
Damn you, Aelfred.
Oh. Kaçın kaçın.
I will return to Hytham and Ranmi. They will want to know what... I will return to Hytham and Ranmi. They will want to know what happened.
Tamam lan tamam çıktım işte hadi. Bas. Bas gaza.
I will return.
Nerede oğlum onlar? Nereden emin olacağım ki Seyax'ın gerçekten öldüğünden?
They will want to know what happened here.
Heh tamam. Şimdi oldu. Ve dönmem gerekiyor çünkü bizim evdeler onlar. Anca algıladı sanırım çıkışımızı. Yok muydu 6000 kilometre at sürmemiz?
I should speak with Hytham.
Konuşuruz da dur bakayım bir. Randvi ile bir konuşalım da dur.
I cleared Winchester of the Order. Yet to do so meant working with King Aelfred.
Your poor fellow soldier led you to the King of Wessex? How very strange.
Here. This marks fewer members of the Order.
It gives me joy to take these from you. As a token of my deep gratitude, I want you to have this.
Zehirli darbe.
You have done well, but there are more still.
I have to go.
O kadar yok
Go in
bende.
peace.
Randvi ile konuşalım bakalım. 11 neymiş oğlum? 11 tane yuh.
Good day.
Kurt geçti
The Order
yanımızdan.
in Winchester has been wiped out, but we are no longer welcome there. My contact was none other than King Aelfred himself. The Order wanted him dead, so he fought back.
Alfred, the line between friend and enemy is a porous one.
Ne oldu? Dürülülü oldu. Ne oldu lan? Sonuç?
Eivor. Something happened.
Nerede? Bakalım. Valhalla'ya giden yol mu? Nerede lan? Gel lan buraya. Fight mı var lan? Nerede gözüküyor? Anda. Bebesi kurt neredesin? Hı? Ya gireceğiz abi o zaman içeriye. He, yatak odasının orada. My bad. Doğru. Ha ne var?
Eivor.
Söyle.
The time has come. Our time.
Our time for what?
My final glory awaits.
Your final glory. I fear to ask what that means.
Do I not speak plainly? My time in Midgard is done. I wish now to see the hall of my ancestors.
If you wish to die, it will not be by my hand.
I do not speak of death, Eivor. I speak of life. Life and glory everlasting. I know I've been in a fog these last few weeks. I know I speak words you don't fully understand. But I only ask you trust me once more. On my final voyage back to Norway, to wish my father farewell and achieve my destiny.
Back to Norway? I need to discuss this with Randvi.
Yani.
If you must. I will await your answer down by the docks. Do not keep me waiting.
Evet. YouTube.
Nice to
O
see
zaman
you.
bu bölümün de burada sonuna geliyoruz. Muhtemelen son bölüme geçiyoruz. Onun için heyecanla diğer bölüme geçeceğiz. Kendinize iyi bakın. Hoşça kalın.